had already heard.
I can turn a shade tree into a money tree. Hey everybody, what's up? I'm your girl Candy, and I'm about to speak on it. What's going on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is episode 2, and this week I felt like, we're still getting you introduced to the cast getting back together and showing some good times. Because it's always good times before the storm comes on this show, Yeah, so we all went down to Miami. Yes, Portia invited everybody. It was her birthday weekend. Her birthday, I think, was like on a Friday. And so she came like the day before everybody else got there. I believe we all got there that Saturday. And that night was Nene's performance. So I thought it was really nice that Portia invited everybody out. She and I hadn't really spoke until that point. I mean, the last time she and I spoke before then really was, actually we saw each other at Shamia's birthday party in May, and Portia's birthday is at the end of June. Yeah, so I actually saw her at Shamia's birthday party, which would have been after the reunion, but outside of that, I really hadn't seen her that much since the reunion. But at the reunion, Portia and I had said that we were going to try to be on a better note with each other. So I guess, Portia was definitely, trying to reach out and get things on a better page between us by inviting me on the trip. And she did make sure I had a good room. I was shocked. I'm not even going to lie to you because, seeing as though we were just starting back, communicating again, I wasn't really sure if we were really going to be cool or if we wasn't going to be cool. So I didn't know. And, when she made sure that I had, a great room, I was like, okay, I guess it might be starting out all right. It's so funny because the girls have this, thing about the fact that, I've gotten one of the better rooms, let me just say that, or in their minds, I got the best room most of the time on the trips. But I don't even feel like that's true. It's not like I have any better chance than anybody else getting the best room. Basically what happens is they tell us to go and look for our rooms. We go look, and I just so happen to find the best one. I mean, I don't understand why they be tripping. Oh, we got a chance to see a little bit more of Portia's relationship on this episode, which was interesting. Okay, so clearly, they touched on the fact that I did know a little something about Dennis prior to Portia introducing everybody to him. I don't really know what else to say. I mean, we all live in Atlanta. Atlanta is a major city, but it is not that big. A lot of people know the same people. Let's just put it that way. He lives right down the street from Old Lady Gang. So, yeah. I mean, I guess he's been to the restaurant a few times. Although, honestly, I do not remember he and I actually meeting personally. But, I mean, chances are, yeah, we probably did meet. Because if he's come to our restaurant, and I know I've been to his club crew, we probably have met, but I just don't remember. I just know that, he's dated a few of my friends. Okay, so you know how that goes. If somebody has dated some of your friends, I was not trying to find out information about her boyfriend. Let's be clear, okay? It's just coincidence that he's dated people I know. I don't understand how things just be falling into people's laps. It's not my fault, okay? So let's just leave it at that. Anyway, I say that to say, when Portia was talking to us about Dennis after Nene's performance, when she started talking about her new relationship, I could tell that she was trying to be cautious and not necessarily bring his name up to us, but it was kind of weird because I already knew his name, I already knew who he was, I already knew she had been dating him. Word gets out fast on these streets, okay? I didn't really want to chime in because once again, Portia and I, we were just getting back to be in a cool place. And I didn't want her to feel like I was speaking on her relationship. And you know how that goes. So I didn't really say anything. But when she started talking so much about, like, you know, when she was just going overboard about Dennis, I was just like, did I say something or did I not say something? And so that's why I just chose to tell her, well, you know, maybe you should just slow down. Because at first I wasn't going to say anything, but when she started saying, like, she was throwing around the marriage word, that's when I was like, okay, now she's going too far. You know, I just wanted her to take her time and, you know, pace herself. Because, I mean, we've been around and we know how she loves love. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, she loves love, and I guess we all at some point in our lives, you know, really wanted to be married. But she's been married before, so I don't really know how that goes. But I feel like when a relationship is new, people are always on their best behavior. And sometimes you don't get to learn things until you're a good 6-8 months in. My way of being a friend to her without being a quote-unquote hater was to just say, take your time and see how things go. Anyway, so let's go on to the next subject. Oh, the other thing that happened on the trip was, you know, we got to see Greg, and all of us was happy just to be there for him and Nene and to be supportive. I mean, this has been a really tough year for them, y'all. We was just glad to be there. It got a little scary though when we were at her grand opening for her new store, and Greg, you know, was getting a little weak, and you know, it was too many people there. It was so hot, and you know, so we was kind of scared. We just wanted him to make sure he felt okay. That's why, you know, things were a little scary for like a quick second when we were at the grand opening. Kudos to Nene for her grand opening. I'm very happy about that. I'm very excited for her because she said that, you know, she plans to open more, and that's dope. So, you know, everybody support, show her love, go to Swagalicious and support her business. That's a dope. I mean, that's also a scary thing to open up a store in another city, you know, because even as a businesswoman, I respect her for doing that, because it's like, that's a lot of work having to go back and forth like that. Shout out to her, and let's give it up. The other thing I had to say now, Nene, it cracks me up in this group when anybody says anything about a girl on girl action or a girl on girl joke or whatever. They always try to tag it to me. You know, not that I care about that, but it's just a simple fact that some of them done dipped in the lady pond themselves. And they crack me up how they all, like when Nene was on stage in front of 1,000 people telling her joke, and then she goes, start licking her tongue. So I was like, you know, Candy like that. What? Like, really? 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 In front of 1,000 people? Really? Okay, girl. No, I mean, I get it. It's a joke. It's funny. Oh, everybody would say, oh, Candy like this, Candy like that. But come on. Y'all see how Nene be licking her tongue? Oh, every chance she gets, she be flicking her tongue. Come on. She licks her tongue like an expert. Girl, no, I'm just playing. But no, I'm serious. Like, I know you've seen it on the episode. Anyway, yeah, so I will see you next week when I give my comments on episode 3. You know, I'm going to speak on it.